So, good day everyone. Ang topic po natin today is related rates. So, for information po, related rates isa ito doon sa ito yung masasabi natin na pinakamahirap na application ng differential calculus natin, no? Kasi commonly ito is kailangan dito yung knowledge with implicit differentiation natin. So, kapag sinabi ba nating related rates, ano yun? Pag sinabi po nating related rates, ito lang po ay differentiation with respect to time. So, again, related rates is just differentiation with respect to time. Then, meron lang po tayong mga steps na kailangan tandaan o sundan para mag-solve dito. Ano yung una nating step? Una is, kailangan nating gumawa or maghanap ng equation na nag-i-involve ng variables kung saan true ito for any given time natin. Next is, differentiate with respect to time. And lastly is, substitute the value given. So, ngayon po, before tayo pumunta doon sa ilang related rates problem natin, which is nag-prepare ako for today ng dalawa, is magsimula muna tayo doon sa basic. So, for our first problem, we have if x squared plus y squared is equal to 25, and dx over dt is equals to 7, find the value of dy over dt when x is equals to 3. So, paano po natin ito isosolve? So, ngayon po, i-list down lang muna natin kung ano yung mga information na meron tayo. Ano-ano yon? We have value of x is equals to 3. Then, binigay na sa atin yung dx over dt natin, which is 7. Ano yung pinapahanap sa atin? Ang pinapahanap po sa atin is dy over dt. Ito po yung unknown. Then, syempre, kailangan natin hanapin si y. Ngayon, paano natin makukuha si y? Kaya ba natin siya, or pwede ba natin siyang isolve dun based sa given na meron tayo? Yes, pwede po. So, we have x squared plus y squared is equals to 25. Substitute lang natin yung given na meron tayo. So, we have 3 squared plus y squared is equals to 25. Then, we have y squared is equals to 25 minus 9. Y squared is equals to 16. Then, take the square root of both sides. We have y is equals to plus minus 4. So, take note lang natin siya dito, no? Positive or negative 4. Then, proceed po tayo. Ngayon, sabi, related rates is, we're just differentiating our problem with respect to time. Ngayon, differentiate natin to si x squared plus y squared is equals to 25 with respect kay time. So, d over dt. So, derivative of x squared plus y squared is equals to 25 with respect to time. Technically, mag-implicit differentiation lang po tayo dito. So, we have 2x. So, dx over dt plus 2y dy over dt. Then, derivative of a constant is 0. Then, substitute na lang natin. Sabi di ba kanina doon sa 3 steps natin, una, gumawa tayo ng equation or maghanap tayo ng equation based sa problem. Pangalawa, differentiate with respect to time. And yung last step is substitute. So, substitute lang natin. Meron tayong value ng x, meron tayong dx over dt, meron tayong value ng y. So, makukuha natin, pwede natin makuha si dy over dt. So, simulan lang muna natin, no, kunin natin using positive 4 sa value ng y. So, we have 2x. So, 2 times the value of x times the value of dx over dt, which is 7, plus 2 times yung y natin is 4, multiply by dy over dt is equal to 0. Then we have, ito po ay 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 7 is 42. Plus 8. 2 times 4 is 8. dy over dt is equal to 0. 8 dy over dt is equals to negative 42. Divide both sides by 8. We have dy over dt is equal to negative 21 over 4. So, we have, ito ay negative 21 over 4. Then, next is, substitute naman natin si negative 4. So, we have, substituting negative 4, we have 2 times 3 times 7 plus 2 times negative 4 dy over dt is equal to 0. We have 42 minus 8 dy over dt is equal to 0. Lipat lang po natin si 8 dy over dt sa other side ng equation natin is equal to 42. Divide both sides by 8. We have dy over dt is equal to 21 over 4. Therefore, yung final answer po natin, no, dito is 21 over 4 and negative 21 over 4. Ito po yung final answer natin. Ngayon, tapos na tayo dun sa basic. Technically, parang nag-review lang tayo na implicit differentiation. I-apply na natin siya dun talaga sa, i-apply natin siya sa worded problems, no? So, for our second example, we have the radius of a circle is decreasing at a rate of 6 cm per minute. How fast the area and circumference of the circle is changing when the radius is 12 cm. So, again, kailangan lang po natin munang isulat, no, kung ano yung mga details na meron tayo. So, we have our radius is equals to 12 cm. Sabi dito, the radius of the circle is decreasing at a rate of 6 cm per minute. So, alam natin, dr over dt is equals to positive or negative. Sabi natin decreasing, so ito ay negative 6 cm per minute. So, ano po yung pinapahanap? Pinapahanap sa atin is yung gaano kabilis daw nagbago yung area and radius natin. So, therefore, ang nahanap natin is dA over dt and dc over dt. Ngayon, alam naman natin na ang formula ng area ng circle ay pi r squared. Then, i-derive lang po natin to, no, with respect to time. Yun yung next step natin, no? So, we have dA over dt. Si pi po ay constant yan. So, we have pi. Then, derivative of 2r squared natin ay 2r times dr over dt. Then, substitute na lang po natin, no, kung ano yung mga info na meron tayo. We have dA over dt is equals to 2 times pi times yung radius natin na 12 Then, multiply lang po natin doon sa ating dr over dt na negative 6 cm per minute. So, dA over dt, solving for dA over dt is equal to negative 144 pi cm squared over or per minute. Alam naman po natin, di ba, kung ano ang unit ng area natin. Pero kung ano, di ba, substitute lang natin, ano ba unit ng R natin? cm per minute. I mean, centimeter. So, centimeter times centimeter, ito ay cm squared per minute. Then, next is, solve naman natin yung sa circumference natin. We have C is equal to, ang formula ng circumference natin ay 2 pi r. Then, take the derivative or differentiate with respect to time. We have constant yung 2 pi natin. Derivative of r with respect to time is dr over dt. So, we have dc over dt is equal to 2 pi times yung value ng dr over dt natin, which is negative 6 centimeter per minute. So, solving for dc over dt, we have 2 pi times negative 6. Ito ay negative 12 pi centimeter per minute. So, ayan po, no, yung solution natin for this problem. Then, yung last example naman po natin, no, for related rates today is about doon sa ladder. Ito pong ladder problem, no, is isa to sa pinaka-common na type ng problem na lumalabas po, no, doon sa mga past board exam natin. So, for our next sample problem, we have this problem. A 13-feet ladder is leaning against a house. It slides at a rate of 3 minutes per minute. How fast is the ladder moving away from the base of the wall when the foot of the ladder is currently 5 feet from the wall? Next is we have how fast is the area of the triangle is changing. And for our last problem or last sub question is we have how fast is the angle between the ladder and the ground changing. So, ngayon po, isi-drawing muna natin, no, yung problem natin para mas madali. Ang sabi po dito is leaning yung ladder natin doon sa house. For example, ito yung house natin. Ito yung ground natin is nandito daw po yung ladder natin. Then, sabi, yung ladder natin ay yung length ng ladder natin is 13 feet. Then, yung distance from the edge or from the wall or from the house papunta doon sa ladder natin sa baba ay 5 feet. Then, ano po yung iba pang given? We have yung rate po, no, nung pagbagsak nung ladder natin. Yung pagbagsak or yung pag-move nung ladder natin mula doon sa wall papunta doon sa base. So, kapag bumababa yung ladder natin, ano po ba yung nagbabago? Nagbabago ba yung length ng ladder natin? Di ba hindi? Kasi si ladder, technically, 13 feet siya as is. So, ano po yung nagbabago with respect doon sa time natin? Yung nagbabago po is ito po, no, yung length nung or yung height nung y natin. So, therefore, dy over dt is equals to negative 3 feet per minute. Bakit po negative? Kasi di ba sabi, nag-i-slide yung ladder natin at a rate of 3 feet per minute. So, ibig sabihin, paliit ng paliit itong value ng y natin ng rate ng 3 feet per minute. Then, yung una pong hinahanap sa atin is, sabi dito, no, How fast is the ladder moving away from the base of the wall? So, ano po yung hinahanap dito? Ang hinahanap po dito is yung change naman doong dito. Ito, yung base nung ladder natin with respect dito sa wall natin. So, therefore, ito po is, kung ito is yung x natin, then ito yung y, ito po ay pwede natin sabihin na ito yung rate of change natin with respect kay, ito yung rate of change natin doon naman sa x-axis natin. So, dx over dt, ito po yung isang hinahanap, which is yung unknown. Then, sabi nga po natin kanina, kahit gaano katagal yan, nag-i-slide yung ladder natin, hindi magbabago yung length nung ladder natin. Ibig sabihin, ito ay constant, or yung derivative ng constant natin ay 0. So, ngayon, alam po natin yung distance ng base natin. Alam ba natin yung value ng y? Yes, pwede natin siya makuha. Pwede natin siya masolve. Paano po? Ito po ay right triangle. Nagpo-form siya ng right triangle dito. So, alam natin na ang formula natin dito is yung Pythagorean theorem natin. Pero i-adapt na natin yung given na meron tayo. We have L squared is equals to x squared plus y squared. We have 13 squared is equal to 5 squared plus y squared. Y squared is equal to square root of 169 minus 25. Y is equal to square root of 144. Ito ay y na lang po ito, no? Y is equals to plus minus 12. Kaya lang, wala naman po tayong unit of distance na negative. So, kaya yung positive lang yung iti-take into consideration natin. So, ngayon, alam na natin yung value ng y natin is 12. Pwede nating hanapin yung unang unknown natin. So, differentiate lang po natin to, no, yung equation natin with respect kay time. So, the derivative of L squared is we have 2L dL over dt is equals to 2x dx over dt plus 2y dy over dt. Ngayon po, substitute natin yung mga value na meron tayo. dl over dt is 0, so therefore, itong left hand side natin ay equals to 0. So, we have 2. Then, value ng x natin ay 5. So, 2 times 5 times dx over dt natin. Ang value ng dx over dt ay unknown. Yan po yung hinahanap natin. Then, plus 2y. So, 2 times 12. Then, ano yung value ng dy over dt natin? Ito po ay 3 feet per minute. So, simplify lang natin. We have 10 dx over dt is plus, or rather negative. So, minus 72 feet per minute. Then, transpose lang natin sa kabilang side yung negative 72. So, we have 10 dx over dt is equal to 72 feet per minute. Divide both sides by 10. Dx over dt is equal to 36 over 5 feet per minute. So, yan po yung sagot doon sa unang hinahanap natin. Ano po ba yung pangalawang hinahanap? Yung pangalawang hinahanap po is gaano naman daw po kabilis, no? How fast is the area of the triangle is changing? Ano po ba yung formula ng area natin? So, allow me to erase lang muna, no, yung ibang part nung sa solution natin. Para magkaroon po tayo ng spatial na pagsisolvan. So, next po is yung area. Alam naman natin, ano po ang formula ng area ng triangle? Ang formula ng area ng triangle ay 1/2 base times height. Ano po yung base natin dito? Ang base natin is 5 and yung y natin ay, kung matatandaan ninyo, ay 12 feet. So, we have 1/2. Palitan ko na yung kulay ng pen. So, ito ay 1/2 xy. Then, hinahanap natin yung rate of change ng area natin. So, differentiate lang natin to with respect to time. So, we have dA over dt is equal to, apply lang po natin yung product rule. We have 1/2 dx over dt times y plus 1/2 times x dy over dt. Then, substitute lang po natin yung mga known values natin. We have dA over dt is equals to 1/2 times, ang value ng dx over dt natin ay 36 over 5 times yung value ng y natin is 12 plus 1/2 times 5 times value ng dy over dt, which is given siya kanina. If we recall, ito ay -3. Then ngayon, we can solve for dA over dt. Ito po bali, simplification, we have 216 over 5 minus 15 over 2. Then, to solve or to subtract fraction without the same denominator, we apply LCD. Ito po, ang LCD nila ay 10. Therefore, ito ay 432 minus 75. Therefore, dA over dt is equal to 357 over 10 feet squared per minute. Ito naman po, no, again, ito yung rate of change natin. Kung gaano kabilis nagbabago, no, yung area natin nung triangle natin. Then, yung last na hinahanap naman po, no, is how fast is the angle between the ladder and the ground is changing. So, burahin lang natin to, no, para meron tayong espasyo to solve. Then, diitan lang natin to, angat natin dito. Ngayon po, no, pagdating kay angle, meron po tayong tatlong pwedeng gamitin. We can use sine, cosine, or tangent function natin, trigonometric function, or yung walang kamatayang SOHCAHTOA natin. Ngayon po, no, as much as possible, ito po yung tip na pwede ko maibigay sa inyo. Is iwasan po natin na yung problem, or hanggat maaari, doon tayo sa pinakamadaling way ng pag-solve natin. Ng pag-solve nung function natin. Pwede kasi, pwede natin siya ma-solve using sine, cosine, so either kung sine function, cosine function, or tangent function. Kaya lang kasi pagdating sa tangent function, mag-a-apply pa tayo ng ano po natin, quotient rule, which is mas mahaba siya. So we can use, no, pwede po tayong gumamit or gamitin nating method is kung saan po tayo mapapabilis. Wherein dito is gamitin na lang natin is yung sine function natin. So again, alam naman natin na ang value ng sine natin or sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Wherein yung opposite natin ay y over L. Then next po, no, pwede nating i-rewrite si sine theta equals y over L na sine theta is equals to 1 over L times y. Ngayon po, ang pinapahanap sa atin is no, kung gaano kabilis nagbabago yung angle nung ladder natin. So, with respect to time, is rate of change po ito. No? Kunin lang po natin yung derivative with respect to time. So, ano po ang derivative ng sine theta? Ito po ay cosine theta. So, cos theta d theta with respect to time is equals to 1 over L dy over dt. So, bakit po naging ganito yung nangyari sa ano natin? Kasi di ba alam natin na si L ay constant siya. Sinabi natin siya kanina doon sa first part ng problem natin. So, therefore, if constant siya, ang derivative niya ay 0. So, ano po ang derivative ng y natin? Ang derivative ng y natin ay dy over dt. Paano naman po yung gagawin natin kay cosine theta? Kasi di ba may depende yan eh. Kung pwede kayong gumamit ng calculator or ano, iba. Pero di ba is minsan hindi tayo inaalaw gumamit ng calculator. So, gumamit po tayo ng mga alternate way natin. Alam natin na si cosine ay adjacent over hypotenuse. Ano po ba ang adjacent side natin dito? Ang adjacent side natin is 5 and hypotenuse natin is 13. Therefore, cos theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. So, cos theta is equals to 5 over 13. Substitute lang po natin yung mga values na meron tayo. So, we have 5 over 13 d theta over dt is equals to ano po ang value ng may kulang po tayo dito no, nawala yung y natin. So, ano po ang value ng y natin? Correction. Ito ay 1. So, ano po ang value ng dy over dt natin? dy over dt natin is, kung babalikan natin kanina dun sa given, ay negative 3 feet per minute. So, ito ay negative 3 divided by the length of the ladder, which is 13. Multiply both sides by 13 over 5 to cancel no yung fraction natin dito sa left hand side ng equation. So, ito po ay cancel. Then, cancel yung 13 natin. Makukuha natin si derivative of theta with respect to time. With derivative of time is equals to negative 3 over 5. Ngayon, ano po ang unit nito? Ano po ba ang unit ng ano natin? So, alam natin na ang unit ng dy over dt natin ay feet over minute. Ang unit po ng 13 natin ay feet din. So, maka-cancel out po yung unit natin. Pero since meron tayong theta, ito po ay expressed in radians. So, rad per minute. And ito po no yung sagot dito sa problem natin.